Hello guys, welcome to my first deck profile on YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you my Constellar deck, which I've currently been playing for a couple of months now. To start off, we've got 3 Constellar cows. He's the main level changer in the deck. Easy exceed plays from him straight away up to level 5s. Next we've got Constellar Pollux. 3 of him in the deck. He's easy. He gives you another normal summon once he's summoned, so you know, another easy play to get an exceed monster. 3 Constellar Sombre. He's the Evil Swarm Kirkian of the deck. You can banish a Constellar monster to add another monster to your hand. You also get an additional normal summon. So with these 3 monsters you can go into a first play Shockmaster, which is good. Next up, some people play 2, I play 3. We've got Constellar Algiedi. He can be veiled, she can be veiled, unlike Pollux who can't be veiled. Her effect is you get an additional special summon of any Constellar monster up to level 4. Next up we've got 2 Constellar Sheraton. I probably won't be playing this for much longer. Unfortunately I don't have the cards that I would be replacing it with at the moment, but I will tell you about that at the end of the video. He's like the Stratos of the deck. You can summon him, and you can add a Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. But unfortunately, as you can see, he's got 700 attack. And in this deck I'll be playing a Fire Fist Twist, so I'll be adding a bear because I've got 3 Tenkies to go for Kaus. That's a standard Fire Fist Constellar play now. And the last monster at the moment is an Honest. I mean, all the monsters in this deck apart from Fire Fist Bear are light. So yeah, Honest has always been an absolute awesome card. So that's the monsters. Next up we've got the spells. I play the Trinity. I know a lot of people don't play Dark Hole at the moment. I'll be taking Dark Hole out myself. Sometimes it's a dead draw because you want to contain field presence. But yeah, it's still, at the moment, I don't have the card I want to replace it with, and I will tell you that at the end of the video, as I said. I play 3 MSTs. A lot of people don't play MSTs at the moment, but I still like to use them. And if crunch comes to crunch, they're an easy side out. I play 2 Duality. Still, you know, one of the most broken cards in the game. It's a shame that you can't, you know, do a special summon or an exceed play once you've used it. But if crunch comes to crunch, you need to use it, you need to use it. Next is my drawing searchers. I've got 3 Fire Formation Tenki. The only non-hollow card in my deck, unfortunately. So yeah, 3 Tenki because I've got I like 3 targets for it. 4 targets, so I've got 3 cows and 1 bear. I did play 2 bears, but unfortunately, you know, it was a few too many bears. 1 is just perfect, so 3 Tenki. And then the other is pretty much to go in and get our Pollux first turn, so we can make first turn Pleiades. Yeah, so there's our Rota. That's it for the spells. I can pick these up. Next up we've got traps. I play a very, very trap heavy deck for this. So I've got Solomon Duo. I've got double D Prison. Double Fiendish Chain. I'm unsure whether to play Fiendish Chain or Compulse at the moment, but Fiendish Chain it is for now. I've got 2 Bottomless. I don't really like these hollow versions, I don't really like the Legendary Collection. But you know, there's my 2 Bottomless, everyone knows Bottomless, it's a staple at the moment. My single trap cards, I play 1 Torrential, this is good for when you're going to summon a Constellar monster and you can detach material from Constellar Omega, declare traps, so Constellar monsters are unaffected by traps. Basically, it works as a Raigeki. Yeah, if you get the play right, it basically works as a Raigeki. And we all know that's banned because it's OP. One mirror, Metal Raiders mirror, beautiful card. This is my first edition one. I don't know if you can see that there in condition. One Xyz Reborn, because if you want to reuse any of your Exceed monsters, I usually use this for Pleiades, just to use this effect one more time. And one Starlight Road, because I play such a heavy back row, you know, I get this off, you know, a lot. Next up is the extra deck. Unfortunately, I don't have my side deck at the moment complete, but you know, I can show you that at a later date. First up is the main card of the deck, Constellar Pleiades. This guy is pretty much easy to make first turn. You can go into him by any pretty much. If you pull a Chaos and any other Constellar monster, Algiade, Pollux, anything like that, you can go into him. So yeah, his effect is you detach one material from any person's turn and you can send one card back to the hand, so it's basically like another Compulse but on both turns. M7, he's great when Pleiades is out of material because you can overlay him just on any Constellar monster. Yeah, so yeah, he's a good monster. Constellar Omega, as I mentioned earlier, his effect is awesome. You detach one material and all Constellar monsters aren't affected by spells and traps this turn. So yeah, it's cool. We've got, this is the guy I like the most when you're going for game. We've got Constellar Persepi. His effect is if you detach one monster, any Constellar monster can be plus 1,000 attack. So say if you've got Pleiades out, he's on 2,500. If they've got an Ophion on the field, you can just detach a material from this card, plus 1,000. Ophion, we all hate Ophion, is gone. Next up, we've got the other Exceed monsters that aren't Constellar. We've got a Cowboy. Cowboy finish is the best finish for me. Set him in defence, minus 800 life points. It's game. I love that finish. We've got a Gaia, who's great to overlay over M7 when he's out of material, to inflict piercing battle damage to a defence monster. These are pretty much staples now, so everyone will know what these are. We've got a Dweller. We've got a Shockmaster, which is great in the Prophecy matchup. Yep, so you can pretty much make a first turn Shockmaster. If you pull Pollux and then normal summon Algiade and special summon another level 4, you've got first turn Shockmaster, which is awesome against Prophecy decks. We've got a Maestroke, which is one of the best Exceeds in the game at the moment, obviously. Maestroke is Maestroke. Volcasaurus, one of my favourite cards. You can detach one material to target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy that monster, and if you do, you inflict the damage equal to your opponent's original attack. Sorry about that. Paladynamo, such a good card. He reduces a monster to 0 when you detach 2 materials. Tyrus over Adrius for me, any time. And Photon Papilloperative comes in handy when you need him. Him, her, whatever it is. You can send one of your opponent's monsters that's in defence face up, -600. Useful card. And last but not least, we've got Stardust for Starlight Road. If your back row gets destroyed, which I play heavy back row, you can special summon Stardust. So yeah, that's my deck. If you want to suggest a side deck or any changes, that would be perfect. The changes I would make, I would -2 Sheraton and -Dark Hole. I'd probably add a Photon Thrasher, and I'd probably add 2 Compulse. I'm not sure if my deck is too back row heavy already, but you know, yeah, 2 Compulse. I think it's the card of the meta. I don't know why it's not in here at the moment. I might just drop it for 2 Fiendish Chain. But if you've got any suggestions or anything like that, just leave it in the comments. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe.